Alright, we're back with another review, and today we have the Lady Gaga bundle. So this bundle is 3,000 V-Bucks. You get the Chromatic Armor Gaga, of course. No edit styles. I'm kind of surprised. I feel like they should have done, well, we'll talk about it, but I feel like they should have done edit styles. Kind of like how The Weeknd had a ton of edit styles. She has zero. Weird. Also, I want to mention no backbling. The Weeknd had a backbling. Weird as fuck that she did not get a backbling. Um, we also have the Lego version. Really cool that they actually did a Lego version of her. That's cool. We have the Rain Check emote, which is really good. The Chromatic Bass instrument and the Chromatic Mic instrument. You also get the Stupid Love music pack or jam track, whatever you want to call it, to play in festival or use as a jam track. Really cool. All that for 3,000 V-Bucks. If you're going to buy everything separately, skins 1,500, bass and microphone 1,000, the emote and the jam track are 500. Other than that, let's get into it. Let's do it.
Hey gamers, remember to subscribe, like, comment, share. Check that description for all the other social media platforms. Now back to the video.
All right, so here is the Chromatic Armor Gaga skin here with the default pickaxe because she does not have a pickaxe. Hello. I'm gonna talk about how I think while I do this here, I'm gonna talk about how I think the instruments should be pickaxes. I think people have mentioned that. I feel like they should, because giving her no pickaxe is really weird. I don't know. Is that just me? The Weeknd got a pickaxe at least, right? But Lady Gaga not getting pickaxe or even a back bling is weird, right? So I was thinking they need to make it so if you remember the Bruno Mars pickaxe and back bling, those are both were microphones. The back bling was a little bit smaller than the actual microphone that you could use as a pickaxe, but I feel like all instruments should be very similar to that to make them have more value than just instruments in like a jam loop like this. You know what I mean? We'll show these off, but like I'm gonna like this is the only time you see it in Battle Royale, right? So I feel like that's a little. I think that personally is a little stupid. I feel like the bass should be a back bling. You know, that would be a cool ass back bling. Even the mic could be a back bling, and then have the bass and the microphone be also pickaxes. I think that would make a little bit more value for instruments because currently the only value is if you enjoy festival or you like using the jam tracks with a certain instrument. For some people, if they just want Lady Gaga in the emote, yeah, it's not looking too good because 3,000, you know what I mean? I don't know. I feel like if it was a pickaxe, people would be like, "Oh, that's kind of cool as a pickaxe." But if you don't care about festival and you just care about Lady Gaga, then yeah, a little disappointing there, personally. So I feel like they should make them pickaxes and backblings. Because I've always raved about how there should be more guitar pickaxes and backblings, but there's only like a couple in the game. It's the same one. It's like the Storm Strummer or whatever the fuck it's called, right? The power chord one or the Lars one. That's the only one in the game. And they're not pickaxes either. The guitar pickaxes we have in the game suck. They're like over like amplified guitars. They look stupid. But there's ADS. You're gonna be fine with ADS there. Pull out. Forward. Back. Left. Right. I'm moving. There's a bit of building here. Oh, so now that we can actually use jam tracks in creative, this makes it easier to show these off than going into a battle royale custom game. So here is the microphone. I think it looks pretty good. I personally think this microphone looks better than the Weeknd's, which I really like the Weeknd's microphone. I think it looks really good, but I think this one might be better. Same as also the bass. Oh, that's guitar. Bass is weird. Let me try popular. Popular bass. Yep. So the bass looks fucking dope. I like think about it like this as a backbling would go so hard, right? You know, like no backbling with Lady Gaga is really weird. So if you at least made the bass be a backbling and a pickaxe, I think that would make up for no lack of a backbling, right? And then also the microphone is a backbling and a pickaxe, and like you could make these really simple pickaxes, dual hand, swinging on the side, you know, like on the bottom of it. I don't know. I feel like they should implement that eventually. Because currently instruments are only useful for festival or dram loops. That's it. So 1,000 V-Bucks is fucking ridiculously overpriced, personally, even for me. And I love this mode, right? So I personally think they should switch them into pickaxes and backblings, multi-use for them. Because I think that would work really well, personally. than just jam tracks, and you occasionally see it in festival. So, yeah. Also, almost forgot the rain check emote here. It has the whatever the song's called, the rain song, rain on me. It's actually a decent song. I kind of like it now because of festival. But yeah, it's a pretty good emote. I won't lie. I don't think it's gonna be as purchased as popular. Popular was that emote that like everyone fucking bought. I doubt this. Because, like, even if people didn't even like The Weeknd, they fucking bought that emote. I feel like I saw everyone use that emote for, like, the first 2 weeks of festival. This emote I have not seen that much, unless someone is wearing Lady Gaga, I feel. But yeah, still, I think it's a good emote. I think it's a really solid emote. So yeah, cool, cool. All right, so should you buy Lady Gaga? There is no backbling to take off to show off the skin without the backbling. So should you buy her? So I have a couple problems. Like I said, the pickaxe. There's no pickaxe, right? I think the bass microphone should have been a pickaxe, easily. Backbling pickaxe, just like how Bruno Mars' pickaxe was, should be like that. Also, you should be able to now use Bruno Mars' pickaxe in festival. Personally, I think that would be cool. Like retroactively add the backblings, pickaxes, and all that were instruments into festival. Plus, also making all the festival instruments into pickaxes and backlings. I think that would be kind of cool. Personally, I think that would make a lot more value to some of the older stuff and all the newer stuff. Because 1,000 V-bucks for a pickaxe or a backbling pickaxe plus instrument sounds more enticing than just, oh, you get to use it in a jam loop and festival for for a duration, but you're not going to be able to fucking see it because you're focusing on the gameplay. So personally, I feel like adding it as a pickaxe and a backbling, that would settle the debate with why the pricing is so high. Which I hope that's what they're gonna do. That's why the pricing is so high currently. It's not because, oh, here you go, 1,000 V-bucks for a fucking microphone you get to see for 5 seconds. You know what I mean? I feel like they're eventually gonna implement, oh, it's a pickaxe and a backbling now. There you go. That's why it's 1,000 V-bucks. I think that would be a bit more reasonable. We also have the emote. I think the emote's really solid. Only 500, I think, for that. Yep. And the Stupid Love music pack. I didn't really mention it here, but it's a music pack. I'm not gonna play it here, but you can also play it for in the featured. I don't know if it's featured right now currently. But yeah, you could play it and see if you like the song or not. I'm not a big fan. I personally think "Rain on Me" should have been the music pack in this bundle than "Stupid Love." Personally, I don't know why they picked "Stupid Love" for the bundle instead of "Rain on Me," because "Rain on Me" would have tied in with the emote, right? I don't know why they picked Stupid Love because Stupid Love, the emote for that is in the festive pass. So interesting choice there. So on the skin side, no edit styles is a little weird. No backbling is a little weird too. And personally, I like the skin. Don't get me wrong. I like both of the skins. I think they're great. Personally, though, I would have rather a older version of, or I guess a younger version of Lady Gaga from like 2008, 2011 era, because those are my favorite songs from her. I'm not a big fan of the newer stuff. Right on Me doesn't sound bad though. I like that in Fest, right? But I personally would have rathered a either Poker Face skin, like the beginning of the music video of Poker Face. Well, it's more like midway through, majority of the video actually, or a Bad Romance skin. She kind of looks like a Willy Wonka from like the Tim Burton Willy Wonka movie, for like the first 5 seconds of Bad Romance. Personally, I would have rather that. Um, so, I still like what we got here. I don't think it's that bad, but personally, I think we should have got some of the older stuff. Kind of like what they did with Eminem, where you got like Slim Shady, and then you had Marshall Nevermore. Like older stuff, newer stuff. They kind of did that with the Weeknd a little bit, because like the combat one is his newer stuff, and quote unquote the suit one is his older stuff, even though that's like 2 years ago, 3 years ago. Personally, I still think we should have got the Starboy version of him. But yeah. Anyways, I still think it's a solid skin. 3,000 V-bucks. If you like Lady Gaga, of course, you buy it, right? Um, but like I said, couple things here. Like if you don't care about Fest and you just want the skin and the emote, just buy the skin and the emote. I don't think it's worth spending an extra 1,000 just to have an instrument, a microphone, and a song that you're not going to use, right? So, yeah. Other than that, that's really about it for the Lady Gaga bundle. See ya.